Okay, so we've still got our WTO case proceeding in respect of wine. We haven't suspended that application, and my guess is that the decision is not very far away. And of course, we're extremely confident that the 220% tariffs that were applied to Australian wine will be removed. But again, we're happy to have talks with the Chinese government in respect of that case. We always saw the barley application and the suspension of the barley application before the WTO as a template for dealing with the wine issue. So I think now's the opportunity to have some further talks with the Chinese government. We want all of the impediments removed that currently affect our trading relationship with China. But of course, the other thing we've been doing quite deliberately is diversifying our trading relationship. So you will have seen in recent months that we've negotiated a free trade agreement with India, with the United Kingdom, and we're still hopeful that there's a prospect of getting a free trade agreement with the European Union sometime soon.
I wanted to pick up on the prospect of face-to-face direct talks with your partners in China, Minister. We saw how beneficial that could be when US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen visited China. Are you or the Prime Minister, or individually yourself or the Prime Minister, planning a trip to China to get a feel of what is going on and what is happening on the ground, and with a view to managing the relationship in the medium to longer term?
Yep. So our tactic over the last 15 months has been to try and stabilise our relationship with China, and with some perseverance and persistence, that's what's been happening. It happened last year when the Chinese president met Prime Minister Albanese just before Christmas. Foreign Minister Wong flew up to China to meet her counterpart, and I've now had 3 direct meetings with my counterpart. In fact, on the last occasion, I invited him to come to Australia, and he accepted that invitation. It's now just a question of time. I think our whole strategy throughout this process has been to de-escalate the issues, to try and resolve the issues between us and China through dialogue rather than disputation. And we think, with some goodwill on both sides, that we can completely stabilise this relationship and get all of the wonderful food and wine that Australia produces back onto the kitchen tables of Chinese consumers.